Is it started?
Can you move? It almost looks like okay. You were holding perfectly still, and I'm like, is it frozen? I can't even tell.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're good. You're good. Yeah. Okay, we are live. Good. We are live. Hold on, dude. I hate clicking things. If I could never click something again, that'd be awesome.
Dude, that's how I feel. Literally setting up anything in OBS fills me with rage.
Yeah. Oh my god,
Especially
yeah.
when they don't work.
You have Devin Cam. He's on camera.
Hello. Wait.
Wowie zowie.
Hello.
This is the only time I've ever wanted 3 monitors now because of this bullshit.
Dude, I just wish I could properly use 2.
Yeah, you gotta fix that fucking neck. Fix the fucking
It's getting
neck.
better, though. But I should do the physical therapy anyway. But it is consistently getting better.
This isn't news, but I'll just show it at the beginning, I guess. I pay piggied, and I have a Switch 2. Wowie! Oh my god! Soy.
Oh my, it's the thing everyone got mad at me for.
Soy Jack Frieza. Yeah, Devin didn't buy it. I did. He's
I know.
a liar.
It was just a good joke, and people didn't think it was a joke for some reason, probably because they're retarded.
Yeah, there's the Soy Jack Friezas in chat. Are you in the chat right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking.
So cool, Lord Frogmire is getting smaller streamer sub exposure. Yep.
There's probably already more people here than were during your stream. Why are they being cocks? Yes, there's a Sarugi emo. We have a waifu emo, finally. We have one. Maybe we could have more. I don't know. Also, for the Blue Archive people, I pulled Seiya in the first free roll. I'm just gonna say it. I'm sure that'll annoy some people, I imagine. But yeah.
Dude, I feel like you picked a shitty waifu. I watched for like 2 seconds and she was just annoying. She kept making noises.
I like the psycho noises. I'll show you since Chudcast is a fake podcast, I'll show you the date scene. It's good.
Debin Cam. I already show up on cam. You should have been in my stream and known. You should subscribe to Lord Frogmire.
See, people, they get too cowardly when it comes to crazy waifus. They gotta be like hot on the outside and then psycho on the inside. Sarugi's psycho on the outside. You know, you can just tell immediately she's insane.
Yep.
That's why she's not that popular. Oh well. Anyway, so welcome back to Chudcast, the worst podcast on the internet. Since we took off last week, there's actually a decent amount of news this time. And we'll just talk about Stop Killing Games first, especially since Devin just ranted about it on his stream for at least 30 minutes. I could hear from over here. So we could just let you talk about it. I'll just play this video with the audio off, I guess. We can see Accursed Farms, glorious
The point
visage.
is, there's a big old petition that if 1 million euros sign it, then EU Parliament has to talk about the problem that the petition's about, which is basically just them shutting down games and not releasing any end-of-life plan like a server emulator or just the server software. Or literally just like detaching it from the online mode, you know, removing DRM and stuff. And that's what the petition's about. And then there's just a guy named Pirate Software who's a disgusting bug man who uses a voice changer, who is anti-it because he likes sucking publisher cock because he thinks he's a game dev, even though he's never made a video game before. Yep. And he's a bad faith weirdo, and I don't like him.
Someone says that he looks like a fusion, a Potara fusion of me and you. Because he's got the long hair, but he's balding. The only thing is he's got kind of like the Palumboism skull.
Yes.
Yeah, which
Wait, did you,
sucks.
were you watching stream at all, the video I kept clicking back to what like he looks like from the side?
No, I didn't see
The point
it.
is he has a very gross goblin body.
That's sad. Well, he does look like a gamer, you know. If I have
Why
to
am I
think of a
screaming
gamer,
from prison, Kobe?
What does it look like? Oh, it's because of the shirt you're wearing. Yeah, it's
My
not quite the
super red
right
shirt.
Yeah, it does look a little orangish given the lighting. I don't know. Well, anyway, yeah, I don't know. People have asked me about Stop Killing Games, and I feel like I keep saying I just don't care though.
Yeah, that's what told. Yeah, I told chat that they're like, "Oh, you guys should go nuclear together on on Chudcast." I'm like, "Yeah, Kobe doesn't care." And the thing is, like, I don't care that much. It just bugs me a lot when people don't fight for themselves, and then there's this evil, money grubbing, hand wringing, other words I can't say, guy who's trying to convince people to fight not for themselves. Yeah.
A toucan from space. No, that's not a metaphor or an allegory.
Yeah, this toad motherfucker. Apparently toad already is a slur, but I still I want to keep using toad. I'm having a toad emote made, and I think this is.
I love how you got a buddy who can make you shit.
Yeah, I have friends. It's cool.
I don't need friends. I need a waifu. That's what
Toad is a slur now. Again, another person not subscribed to the Lord Frogmire. What are you doing?
Yeah, subscribe to Lord Frogmire, whoever that is.
It's me.
This is Debin. No, you are Debin. This is my channel.
No, fuck you. Am I a co-host or not?
Okay, so yeah, you are the co-host. I don't know. Yeah. I just feel like you're always gonna be Debin while you're on this channel. You're not gonna be Lord Frog.
I'm still Debin on the other channel.
Yeah, I know. They'll still call you Debin.
Yeah, that's my name.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so fuck. We're talking about Stop Killing Games.
Devin is his slave name.
Okay, so I feel like the benefit of something like Stop Killing Games is good for like traditional multiplayer games, which don't really get made that much anymore. Like for the type of games I play, like people are like, well, what if they did it for Breakers and you could host your own Breakers server? If they stop making content for Breakers, I'm not going to play it anymore. You know?
That's why I say where it's like, I did say this, but it's like, I don't actually care about the outcome, only because the thing I like about live service games is that they're constantly updating. Like that's the part I like. And it's like TF2, I love that game, but I don't even play it that much now. I probably wouldn't play it at all if I had to like get a bunch of people together, Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I know people like to cling on to this nostalgia shit, and there's definitely an insanely massive market.
Wait a second.
What?
Devin needs to hit the weights and get swole. I was bigger than Kobe, like way bigger. And then I was killed by the mold. Fuck you. I'll kill you. Anyway.
Listen, I'll probably stream later. Maybe, I know this is a bad idea to keep streaming Blue Archive, but we can do the story and get the free Kareen, I guess, from the event. Sure, why not? Anyway, moving on. So, I'm glad this is in Chudcast, public on the channel. People are like, he's playing a gacha game after he just made a video about how it's a cope for failed males. Correct.
Yep.
That was part of the point of the video. I didn't say I was any better than any of these people I was describing. Anyway, it's still true. Right? Just like the chain smoker tells you not to smoke, okay? Maybe you should listen. Anyway, so...
You're not going to actually keep playing that, though. Like if it wasn't for stream, you wouldn't play it.
Well, they are funding my gacha addiction directly. They're giving me money.
Okay, you know what I'm saying, though. Like, you
yes, I know what
in
you're
your
saying.
Free time.
Of course not. I would never do that.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyway, so Stop Killing Games. Right. So, like, okay, we could use the gacha games for an example. So they're gonna shut them down because they don't make any money.
Believe it or not, someone commented this on my stream, but yeah, most of these gacha games end up getting they release a offline version anyway when they shut down for just to be nice. The only one I played didn't. The World Flipper was a gacha game pinball game, which was Ultra Kino that got shut down. And they released a free, like an offline version, but it was only the story, which is kind of sad. Like no gameplay. But yeah, a lot of these end up getting like it's just the full game, but offline. So a lot of them do it anyway. So I'm sure it'd be pretty easy if all of them just did it instead.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have anything against it. Like, I support it in spirit. I just don't feel that strongly about stop killing games. That's it, you know, because it wouldn't benefit me at all, you know. I wouldn't play...
But it might. It might.
It could in the future, certainly. It's possible.
That's why I say there's all you're doing. Like, if it costs you money, I would say don't do it. But, like, the fact that all you have to do is, if you're European, sign a thing, why not?
That's what I'm saying, though. It'd be such a good clickbait title to make a video called Start Killing Games.
That's what I'm going to title it that. I'm going to do Start Killing Games. Will be the title. It'll have pirate software in the thumbnail, probably with angry eyes, with red text that says, must kill all, or kill all games, or something. And then the first 10 seconds, I'll be like, you know, I was going to do a like satire video, but unfortunately someone actually believes this, so people might think I'm being serious, and then I'll go into the actual video. Something along those lines.
Yeah, see, Devin's stealing my ideas, like someone just said in chat.
Listen, Kobe doesn't have ideas, because that would require him to make videos, which he doesn't do.
No, anyone can be an idea guy. It's making the video that's the annoying part. Well, I think Devin is I can filter my ideas that I feel like aren't good enough for a real video through him, and he can just make them. So...
I will only make it if I think it's a good idea. Also, I was going to do it anyway. Only the title is your idea.
Yeah, I know. It's a great title, though, isn't it?
It is a good title.
Okay, anyway, so, well, you know what? The one thing we haven't talked about is how we're going to handle Donkey Kong, since, I mean, I might review it, possibly. And you also said you might review it.
No, I'm definitely going to review it. I'm just going to steal your footage. And I'll play it when you're asleep.
Maybe you'll do... in impressions, and I'll do a full review. I mean, we could both do.
You can do whatever you want. I'm gonna do the same cadence I always do. So I'll probably end up playing it for a day or two, and then make the video.
Yeah. So yeah, that's more or less what I just said. You just didn't want to agree with me, you fucking prick.
Well, I wouldn't call it impressions because I'm not gay.
Well, you don't have to say that in the title. I'm just saying that's what type of video it is. I wouldn't say it in the video
either. They can figure it out for themselves if I played it all.
Devin's
That's their job.
You're understanding. Me and Devin are very similar, but there's one difference. Devin is a liar, and I tell the truth. That's it.
Wrong.
That's the biggest difference between us.
I lie intentionally, and you do it on accident. Or no. Wait, no. I lie as a joke. You do it for evil. That's the difference.
No, I only lie to protect myself. That's it. Those are my lies.
You don't need to play a whole game to review it. Just look at my Death Stranding video. I was accurate. Everyone said I was accurate. Everyone who played the game was like, this sounds right.
I never did finish it, but I didn't see all the gay sex, and I didn't see giant Kojima boss fight.
It's in there. So. You just have to keep looking.
Excuse me. I just fucking threw up in my mouth.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know, dude. I'm eating trash. I've had a good diet until we just went to Walmart and I bought a bunch of shit. Okay. Let's move on from Stop Killing Games. Unless there's anything else you want to rant about, since you were screaming on stream. I don't know.
No, I don't know. I got it. My screaming was a response to him being a colossal F slur. So yeah, no. Point is, Pirate Software. He's a bad dude. We don't like him. He's
okay.
A toad, for sure.
All right. Next tab. Oh yeah, this is just on the amount of signatures and stuff. But he says in the video that a fuck ton of them are probably fake, but they might as well just keep going anyway. Who cares?
Yeah, do you know what it's at right now?
It says 1.26 million.
You gotta pump those numbers up.
Yep, might as well sign the fucking petition.
Yeah, so I think I remember him saying that 250,000 is what he heard is like a normal amount to be removed. And if this is botted like he thinks it is, then it might be a lot more.
Yeah. So
we'll
people should keep signing in case of the bot stuff. Okay, next piece of news. Brazilian agency formally notifies Nintendo over console bricking EU-LA clause. So Brazil wants to sue Nintendo because that's, Nintendo.
This might be old news because I remember reading somewhere that they already cut that out.
Yeah, this is back on June 29th. You want to give me an updated article? The point is, Brazil has to... Well, do it anyway. Brazil has to stand for our consumer rights because, well, you don't have any consumer rights in the United States because we're owned by toucans. But, yeah. So, Brazil's like, hey, you can't just fucking brick people's products at will, at your whim. And for once, I support Brazil. Shocking. So,
the thing is, it's weird that they're doing this because they could always do this.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
I mean, they did it with the other one. I think it's just the way it's worded this time, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I remember reading that they already dropped it. But yeah, I don't know where to find it.
All right, well, figure it out. I don't think we have much to say on this. This is just a simple, like... Yeah, fuck Nintendo. I hate everyone in the game industry. I don't pick sides anymore, so. Okay. Yeah. And chat may have noticed I figured out the hotkey for switching tabs. It took a 3-second Google search that I didn't do until episode 29 of Chudcast. Isn't that crazy?
What's the hotkey?
It's Control Tab.
Oh.
Okay, anyway. Now, here's another big news. Microsoft is laying off as many as 9,000 employees. In fact, someone I know did a video about this. Somebody.
It did okay.
Somebody called Lord Frogmire. Okay. I don't know who that guy is.
Yeah, you should subscribe. Watch that video.
But yeah, the biggest news from this is Perfect Dark got canceled, which is fucking based. Hell yeah. We won already. Which means I don't get to make a video on it, but whatever. I could have made a video on this, but we win another shit game not getting made, I guess. Another dead franchise not being like dug up and then its corpse being paraded around to humiliate us.
What do they get from making all of the women look like men? What do they gain?
Making the truant employees happy, brainwashing the populace to accept ugliness, rising Moloch from hell itself.
Yeah. Moloch's already here. Where?
Yeah.
They don't need him anymore. Or they don't need to, summon him anymore. He's definitely already here.
Wait, hold on. There's a chat message. Saying you don't care about Stop Killing Games because it's about multiplayer is like a guy playing only single player back in 2010 saying he doesn't care about microtransactions in multiplayer. Yeah, more or less.
Yeah.
Is that weird? Are you a leftist who pretends to care about starving Africans or something? I mean, you should care about things that affect you and then not bitch and moan about things that don't, right? Just saying.
Point is, it might affect you in the future, though.
Well, that's what I was saying. I support it in spirit, but I can't care about it personally.
Yep.
Okay, what else about this layoff thing? Come on, Devin, you made a video. You were yelling on stream 30 minutes ago. Get enthusiastic.
Here's what happened. Look, here's what happened. I ate before I streamed, so the stream was chill. And I don't eat very much, so it digests fast, then the rest of the stream. By the end of stream, everything's fully digested. The mold has gone down a little bit because I haven't eaten. And so I'm all hyped up at the end of the stream. And then as soon as it ends, I eat some food. The mold activates again. So I'm a little tuckered out again. I'm just, what do you want from me?
Well,
the point is, I made a video on this, and you should watch it. That's what you should get out of this.
Okay, we can't have 2 worst episodes in a row, so you better get this shit
in
gear.
Yes, we can.
No, we can't.
No. It has to get worse
excited.
Every episode.
Do we have to bring Thomas in? Is Thomas working right now? He'll make this episode exciting.
Yes, unfortunately. No, I don't know. What do you? I don't give a fuck, dude. I hope everyone gets fired.
Yeah.
Can we just start firing people for fun?
Yeah. Wait a minute. Let's break the fourth wall here. Yeah. Just admit you don't care about this topic. You just wanted to make a video real quick.
I just wanted to shit on people. That's all I've ever wanted.
Yeah. Well, I'm with you. Yeah. Me and you are the same.
Have you seen my videos? All of my videos are for 1, lying. That's a good one. And 2, shitting on people. Those are the only 2 things my videos are about. So the Microsoft video is about shitting on people, and I got some lying in there. See if you can find it. Death Stranding was just about lying. Pokemon was about shitting on people. Multiplayer was about shitting on.
Wait a minute. I know what the lying is. The lying is you pretending to be a Banjo-Kazooie fan. That's the lie.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I fucking hate Banjo-Kazooie. That game sucks. No, Banjo-Kazooie's all right. I don't think it's bad. I think what I said in the video is true. Other than Donkey Kong Country, I think it is their greatest game. I think it's their best 3D platformer. I'm just not the biggest fan of Rare's 3D platformers.
Have you played Conker's Bad Fur Day?
Not in forever. But I remember it being worse than Banjo.
You're right, it is. I was just, asking.
I don't hate Banjo. I think Banjo's good. I just think I like the other 3D platformers better. I think Spyro's definitely better than it. I think Mario 64 is better than it.
Yeah, that's probably true. Okay, let's next tab. Oh yeah, it's Debin's video. Here it is, Lord Frogmire at 6,000 subscribers. Watch.
Can you believe that? I should have 150,000 because every Cincel should be subscribed.
Well, you have to remember, a bunch of my subscribers are dead subscribers. So, excuse me. Oh my God, this shit's fucking my stomach.
Yeah, dude, you gotta, whatever you're doing, stop it.
Yeah. Yeah, I shouldn't.
Who is that? Who is the Lord Frogmire? It's me. Hello.
My stomach is rejecting the slop. I ate Oreos, and it's just like, what the fuck? You just fed poison into my body.
Joko. Wait, am I a mod? Joko's getting banned.
Who's that?
He's the guy who keeps saying get swole and I'll sub. I would if I could.
Dude, why are the homosexuals so loud? That's the thing that I don't understand. Like the 14%, there's some other guy in the last stream who was very loud and was being weird and annoying. I was debating banning him. I'm not going to say his username.
The point is, it's a lot more than 14%. I think is the
it's actually low. It's even higher than that. People are just lying.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, here's some important news. The Last of Us co-creator Neil Druckmann has stepped back creatively from HBO series ahead of season 3.
Ooh.
So yeah, Druckmann's not going to be involved with the rest of the Last of Us show. Maybe because he wanted to, make it extremely fucking over the top. I mean, they already backed out of killing the dog, which they basically the other guy, I can't remember his name, but like the other co-creator who wasn't, not the Naughty Dog guy, he's like a Hollywood guy. He was basically like, that's one of the rules of TV, you just can't kill dogs. And it's like, well,
yeah,
you can, but I can see why you didn't want to go that over the top, because people already don't like Ellie. And they'll hate her even more.
That's after they already killed Joel, though. I feel like we've jumped the shark already. What's the point?
Well, you're supposed to like Ellie, and that would make people hate her even more than they already do. So that's my theory.
Yeah, dude, I think what you said is absolutely true. The only reason there's a third season is that they had already started working on it before season 2 aired.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, it'd already be canceled by now because the viewership dropped off a fucking cliff. Okay, that's it for that.
You just noticed Devin. Hello.
Okay, this is not really news, but I decided to insert this in here anyway. So, in Gacha news, we have Uma Musume is now fucking global, the horse game.
Yep.
Raise horses like Monster Rancher and have them run in a circle. I pulled up Ludwig because he's, I don't know, famous psychopath and has 8,000 people watching. Showing that, we need more schizos in this world to sniff out people like him. People, in quotes, of course.
Yeah, people.
Bosh
game.
So yeah, 8,000 people want to fuck horses.
Oh, you know what finally bit him in the ass? Oh, Kobe, you know that, don't you? The drama around Mango or whatever?
Yeah. But what's...
You know what's funny? Mango called that out like years ago. I remember Mango, he's how I learned that it's like, Mango was talking about how Ludwig would host drinking parties and then never drink. So like he'd get everyone around him super drunk and then would stay completely sober. And Mango was talking about how weird that is. And he's like, I don't think I'm going to get drunk around Ludwig anymore. I remember him literally saying that. And now, years later, fast forward, Ludwig gets him super, super drunk, and he destroys his entire career. Like, his Twitch channel's banned and everything.
Yep.
So
how did Ludwig... I didn't see the follow-up, like, how they caught Ludwig for it. Did they just pull up that stuff that you're mentioning? Or
No. It was where it happened at was Ludwig was hosting a streamer party called.
Yeah, I'm aware of that part, but I didn't click on the video, but people were like, Ludwig's going down for this. And like,
no, because Ludwig literally, it shows him on stream breathalyzing Mango and being like, whoa, this is a new record. We need to pump those numbers up. And then everyone cheers or whatever. They literally have him on stream doing that.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, he's a psycho.
This is crazy how normie tier anime has become, that like literally you'll have like the biggest streamers play mobile horse game, which I'm sure they're being paid, you know, like fucking tens of thousands of dollars to play this shit. Whereas Nexon gave me zero to play the cunny fuck high schoolers game. Zero.
Yeah, that's on you. That's on you, dog.
I know.
You should have got that.
I know. Maybe I should contact them. So, yeah. Dude, literally, what the hell? This shit's so autistic. I mean, I'm not going to deny for a single second it's probably way better than Blue Archive, let's be real. But
brutal.
This is still, like, you're training women to run in a circle. Like, at least if it was, like, track. Like, no, this is they're slightly horses, based on real horses, over half of which were male in real life. Apparently, it's so autistic that they have a way to, in their universe, signify which ones were male or female in real life. Something to do with like their left or right side of their face or something. I don't remember. I was reading it on V. But the point is, half these horses are male. I mean, I guess they're female in the game because they're only women horses. That's part of the monster girl thing. Horses. Yes. Well, I'd play the game then if that was the case. But anyway, the point is, like, what the fuck, man? They're literally just running in a circle.
I genuinely don't get it. It's literally
are you watching what I'm watching?
Yes, yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, it's like, what
You're
the
literally
actual
just
fuck,
sitting
man?
there being like, hey, I wonder if mine's gonna win.
Like, Blue Archive is basically just a visual novel, and the gameplay doesn't really matter, I guess. Because, again, it's just about the fantasy of being a teacher who, you know, it would go to prison for life if he existed in reality. But, yeah. You know, a sensei who really wants to nurture his students and make sure they're the best, not, you know, platonically. But this is like literally, I'm gonna raise horse women to run in a circle. Like, what the actual fuck? I don't know. This is some psyop shit. I'm just gonna say it. It's a psyop.
Yeah.
I like monster
supposedly
girls,
it's like the most profitable Japanese gacha. So.
Yep.
Other than Pokemon TCG Pocket.
The Japs have extremely strange tastes, so it doesn't really shock me that much. The type of shit they like is, I don't know, something happened to them. People say it's World War II, but I think, like, you know, something in the past 20 years. I don't know if it's just that they got buck broken by the work culture or just them all being incels or something. But, like,
yeah, I don't know.
It's just in the past, like, 15 to 20 years, they just declined into being, like, everyone's autistic. So, of course, my autistic fans are like, this is awesome. You got filtered, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And it's just like, no, this is disturbing. Of course, I'm a hypocrite because, you know, I played Blue Archive, but whatever. You know.
Oh, you played Blue... Yeah, I don't know.
People gave me money to play.
At least that's a video game. This, like, doesn't even look like a video game.
I don't know. Blue Archive's not much of a video game either. Do you want to see it?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we're in the gotcha segment. Might as well show you. Do I have any more tabs here?
Okay.
No, that's just Google for the... Yeah, hold on. I'll show you the quote-unquote gameplay of Blue Archive.
Yeah, what about Nikke?
Oh, hold on. That's
Nikke's kind of a game. You like shoot things.
Oh, yeah. I guess so. All right, hold on.
Gotcha or not games. How do you explain Master Duel then, huh?
Wait. Here, I want to show the romance thing. Where was that? Which one of these is that? Oh, look at this. So, this is 17-year-old girl on the screen in a bunny suit.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, so here's the gameplay. You click on your little abilities, of which you can only select from 3 at a time, and it's mostly just auto battler shit. I mean, I'm sure it gets hard at some point. By hard, I mean pay to win. Like you have to have your units have all the best equipment, the high levels, all be 5 stars, which means you gotta.
I'm with you. That's not a video game either.
Yeah, this is not a video game.
Down. I understand.
Yeah. I think you've probably seen enough to understand. It's not really a game, but
Yeah,
okay.
It's really not.
I'll show you what you play the game for. So of course you can increase your platonic bonds with your students, get the relationship up.
Does it say it's platonic?
No. I mean, you literally take her on a date. Well, people were saying some of the shit was a translation issue.
The worst girl.
Here, hold on. Oh, shut up. You are a normal friend.
She just seems annoying.
No, she's not annoying. You're annoying. All right, hold on.
You're annoying.
Hold on. I'm gonna play me through the screen.
All right, pretend you're.
So I'm gonna try not to talk over myself. Should I share screen with you for this part?
Sure. Hopefully the stream doesn't shut down.
Oh yeah, right. I had problems with that last time. Let's see. Share screen. I'll just. This is the worst episode for a different reason now.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. It's capturing. Fuck. Since I shared screen, how do I pull up your camera again?
Just
I
ignore
never
it. Just
use
fucking play it.
Discord. Well, Devin, do you see the screen? It's playing. Yeah, you can see that now. Do you see what the problem? Like. Do you see the problem yet? How do I pull up his camera?
What do you
again?
mean? That's me. That's me. That's what I look like. Just play the video.
Okay. Fuck it. Who cares?
Oh, what's this? I want to take you on a special practice day. Practice day. No. Exit out the word practice in that sentence.
Oh, stream went down.
The stream went
Welcome.
down?
We've been expecting you since.
Oh no, it's back. It's
Welcome
just super
to
laggy.
Luxus Palace.
All right, it's not worth it to
We
do
offer fine
the
dining
screen
from
share.
most exclusive clientele.
All right.
Just watch the
Feel free to
stream.
relax and enjoy your meal 550
Okay.
meters above ground
Be
with a
delayed.
perfect view of Kibota's night sky.
Let me see.
Well, I'm gonna die or maybe I'll kill. No, that won't solve anything.
Oh, that was too far forward.
Oh, we get voice. Oh, look at her. Ooh, she's losing it.
逃げる今すぐにでも窓から飛び降りる死ぬかな
Oh, we get voice acting for this.
死にたい殺
Should I run away? I could always just jump out the window. Will I die? Probably. I want to die or maybe I'll
Yeah,
kill.
I'm not a fan
No,
of the
that won't
voice
solve
either.
anything.
This looks better. It's less of a
I
cringe.
do like that.
But
I should take it seriously even if it's a practice.
I think you picked a shitty waifu.
何を
You just can't handle the crazy chicks. Mama's prepped me.
こんなところは私には似合わないのに
I would feel the same. Definitely.
I think I just
There's
hate
no
the
fucking-
Japanese.
I didn't,
That might be
I
it.
Definitely shouldn't take me to.
Because I'm like
a classy
listening
restaurant.
to the voice, and I'm like, why
It's
are
weird, you
the
have
words
something to
making
tell
me
you.
angry?
Why are the words making you angry?
Yeah.
To me, I hate the ultra high pitched voices. I mean, yeah,
I
she's
don't think it
got
matters at this point. I think it's just all of them.
I guess that's fair. Devin has his master tool hate, but anyway, yeah. So you do the date thing, and then you can have it as your background.
All right.
But yeah, I don't know, man. Like you can have the titties. They're almost everyone's underage. Oh yeah, I was like touching her. Oh yeah, hold on. You can touch them. Let me show you the touching. Maybe this will
Okay.
tickle your fancy. This is how you know Chudcast is the worst podcast.
This is a South Korean game?
Yes,
Oh.
but I have Japanese voice acting on though.
Oh, you have Japanese voice on. I see. I'm like, that didn't sound like Korean.
どうしたのこの衣装気に入った
I want to try it on
主
for
人
myself.
様も着てみる
Excuse me?
うさぎさんは寂しくさせちゃダメな
Natural
の
bunnies seek attention.
だからご
So I
主
have
人
to
様に
pet
た
them,
くさん
master.
撫でてもらわないと
Yeah, you like
Yeah,
that?
this
though?
is this really chats kind of game.
ちょっと暇だな
Yeah, do you understand why chat? Well, no, I should show you why chat really wants to play this. Hold on, let me go back.
Humanity, it's done.
Devin, make it stop. I can't. I would if I could.
Yeah, Devin, judge me. Let's do it. Judging Lord Frogmire, judging the synthetic man. Drama time. All right, hold on.
Drama time.
All right, where was it in here? I think it was the last roll, wasn't it? Yeah, okay, here we go. Here we go, Devin. You want to know why chat likes this game?
Yeah.
条件はクリアされました。本の中の物語のごきげんよう。あ、ごきげんよう。あ、怪我をされた方はいらっしゃいます。ご主人様と一緒に。
I love you just skipping through. You're just like,
yeah, because only the 3-star matters.
What do we get? What a hassle. I really have to go. It's a fucking pool. What the? Oh, God.
oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's a lot of crying.
Yeah, that's
emojis.
actually not as bad as it could have been.
Well, it still has to be on Steam.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay. Yeah. So that was it for our Gotcha Slop segment. I suppose. Can you believe we're only 36 minutes in? We had a lot of news and not a lot to say. Many such cases.
What are you talking about? Where is it? We need some crabs in here.
Some
Don't
crabs.
murder me. Were you? I assume you weren't watching the fucking my RPG Maker game. They have a crab enemy that if it catches you, it just does 999 damage and instantly murders you.
Yeah.
And it spawn camped me because I didn't remember how to run in the game. So it literally spawn camped me for like 15 minutes. I was repeatedly murdered by crabs.
You couldn't just like figure out how to run?
No, I didn't, because it's there are two menus and it's in the second menu. I figured it out eventually. But yeah, I didn't know how to run. Good times.
Devin, how do you feel about say Gex?
Say Gex? I'll never do it.
You won't ever say Gex?
I won't.
But Gex needs your help to rescue the Playboy Bunny.
Or it could
just fucking hell. I wish I could pre-mute. I don't know.
You
Whatever.
you should spell iCup.
See, the thing is, we can't talk about the 1992 games because I didn't play any. Again.
I know.
After 2 weeks.
Oh, you didn't play
I
any
was so
1992
busy.
games?
I
How'd
was the
that
busiest. You don't even know how busy I am.
How
dude.
long are one of those games, by the way? Like 30 minutes for one?
Gex 3 is better than any of those games. Let's be honest.
Honestly, I doubt that.
Yeah, probably not actually. But Gex 3 is it's a scrimblow bimblow, dude. You know how I love my baby games.
It's true. Well, we could get to the baby games if you fucking moved faster.
Yeah, but I have to play like 50 more games to get to 3D platformers.
No, it's like 2.
So forget about it. He says this so many times. Anyway, so dude, this is the worst podcast ever. I feel like we almost need to stop Chudcast because there's nothing left to talk about.
Yeah,
because I don't care about video games anymore. That's the secret.
It's over.
How do you
killed it.
How do you have a video game podcast? Dude, we could talk about real news. We could talk about how Republicans are pretending that Epstein did kill himself and that there's no like the fly list doesn't exist.
Yep.
Did you hear about that?
Yeah, I did.
Dude, what the fuck, man? It's
Look, if
so...
the FBI said it, it must be true. Didn't you know that?
Yeah, it's definitely true.
Do you know the fucking big bill pass, though, that gave ICE like an extra chunk of money?
Yeah.
Let's see, how much money did they
It's
get?
too bad they're not going to deport like essential illegals like farm workers and stuff.
ICE. Yeah, well, I mean, it could be worse. I mean, fuck it.
Yeah.
They could do no one. 45 billion to ICE. Oh no, so 75 billion because it's 45 billion for detention centers, 30 billion for hiring. Oh, it's okay. So it's a total of 170 billion.
So
That's
Devin,
pretty good.
Yeah, I guess so.
I keep trying to get Thomas to ship his ass to one of those. What's up?
So you never watched any of GT, right?
Nope.
I went through the daunting task of watching every single episode until they go back to Earth. The wiki kind of lied to me. I mean, I can see why they did what they did, but I'm still pissed. Because the wiki said
The first arc is only 16 episodes.
Yes.
I say only. It's 16 episodes of torture. Well, that's kind of a fucking lie because they don't go back to Earth until episode 25. So, so I watched all the first 24 episodes, half of which, you know, I wasn't even looking at the screen. Let's be honest. I was looking occasionally to see what was happening, but holy fuck, dude. Oh my god, the first part of GT, I guess the first 2 arcs, if we want to be autistic, are trash. Complete fucking trash. It becomes mildly more interesting when Baby comes on screen, which is episode 22.
Has he come on screen yet?
Yes, he shows up at episode 22. So the last 3 episodes were vaguely more interesting that I saw, but they still weren't great. Dude,
you should watch a good anime. You should watch Parasite.
The funny thing is, they kind of like give up after a certain point. I mean, I also gave up in paying attention, so I can't blame them. No, it's not being picked up on the mic because of Discord. I bet Discord's probably filtering it out. So
anyway, continue.
So anyway, I lost my train of thought. Fuck. So I don't worry. I'm not going to give you a GT summary like a Thomas story, because all you need to know is they fucking give up on the whole idea of the monster of the week, where you just get a Dragon Ball every episode. They give up on that by like episode 10. I think they get half of them off screen. Or either that, or I literally was paying so little attention that I didn't even notice. You know. Instead, what happens is they give you like 3 mini arcs. And the mini arc is, the big mini arc is Lord Lude or whatever from Planet Lude.
How much better is it than Frieren?
No, dude, it's way worse than Frieren. Frieren's actually watchable. The first arc of GT is torture.
Yeah, we're talking about Frieren or whatever, and I'm like, yeah, it's the greatest anime of all time or whatever, but it's still shit because just anime is bad, you know? Sure. And that's why I went to watch Parasite again, because I'm like, I don't know, has anime just always been bad? Parasite's way fucking better than Frieren, dude. Like, it's not even close. Like, I don't even think it's comparable. It's so much better. Frieren's dog shit. It's for, it's Toad Core.
What the fuck is Cat-Alf Kittler talking about? It's always some guy whose name you've never seen before shilling retardation. Where'd you come from? He says I'm a golem nihilism shill.
Yep, it's true.
I've never advocated for nihilism at any point in my life.
No,
in fact,
I am the white
I pointed
pill.
out the purpose in life many times, which is breeding. You must breed. Genghis Khan, Max.
Monster's too long. Monster's like 70 episodes, and it has like the worst ending of all time. Watch Death Note? I probably should at some point. Didn't you watch it, Kobe?
Yeah, I watched Death Note. Death Note is awesome for teenagers and still pretty decent for adults, but you have to realize
is Joko like an obese, retard, gay person?
Probably.
Okay, just checking.
Is he saying more gay stuff? Time him out.
Yes. What's
up? Griffin Gaming's in chat. Chudcast guessed when? Chudcast guessed when? Griffin Gaming? It could happen.
I do agree. Most of them have bad endings. I don't think Parasite had a shit ending, though. It was just... It's definitely weaker. But I kind of like how it ends. I'm not going to spoil it, because everyone should watch it. But I do like the premise of how it ends. But I definitely skipped through the last episode. Because, yeah, I definitely think it's a pretty weak ending.
I love how people want to be a Tifa versus Aerith debate stream if we have Griffin on. That's literally the only thing people care about.
I haven't even played, or I couldn't even bring myself to get to Aerith dying in Resident Evil 7. I didn't even
Resident Evil 7.
Oh yeah, Final Fantasy 7.
Resident Evil 7. Devin hasn't even played Resident Evil 7. That's the funny thing too.
No, yeah.
So that's such a weird like slip that it's confusing.
Well, you don't like the dirty stick? I love the idea of that. Because they foreshadow it so well that he's the weakest guy but the strongest guy, and it's because I can't spoil. I don't want to spoil. But the point is, it makes sense if you watch the show. I like it.
Someone just said RE6 is peak. It's so fucking over for Zoomers. They don't even know how
dude,
over
that
it
game's
is.
so bad.
Every time someone says Resident Evil 6 is good, I'm just like, this is why Zoomers are gonna lose. Like, they're gonna collapse with Zoomers because they have no souls. They're gone. Which is funny because Devin's a Zoomer, but whatever.
Yeah, you're a Zoomer. Is that
I'm
Devin?
a
Yeah, it's me.
borderline
Subscribe to
Zoomer.
Lord Frogmire if you want to see me all the time. Yeah, no, Resident Evil 6 is the first game I've ever played that it was physically painful. And the only other time that happened was the Suicide Squad game.
Yep. True.
Yep.
Anyway. Fuck, what were we even talking about? I don't remember anymore. Dude, what's happening? I used to know how to do this shit, and it's gone now. I forgot how to do a podcast. Devin, chat, say
What?
bail us. Oh, GT, thank you.
Bail us.
The greatest anime, Dragon Ball GT. 2 out of 10. Fuck that show. Anyway.
What do you mean? Honestly, it might be one of the best anime I've ever seen.
Okay,
Like-
yeah, Devin hasn't even seen, well,
What's-
maybe as a toddler. I mean, it aired,
Yeah.
you know.
No.
Well, I guess it aired when you were like 5.
It's a
or
little
something.
brutal that I'm the one who suggested it, and I can't bring myself to watch it.
Yeah, Devin's seen 0. I had to suffer through 24 episodes so far. And now finally, it's supposed to get watchable.
Yeah, just let me know when it gets watchable.
By
and I'll
episode
watch it.
25 is when it gets watchable, because at least babies...
Does YouTube take down streams of watching things?
Yes.
Damn.
You know what copyright is? What do you mean? Content
Yeah,
ID?
Twitch doesn't. Twitch, you can fucking watch whatever you watch. Fucking movie.
I've literally gotten streams taken down mid-stream for content ID before.
Brutal.
Yeah, well, one of them was an anti-Semitic movie, but it's...
Ooh.
Or, technically, it's not anti-Semitic. The movie is actually portraying the baby Ryan Gosling as a bad guy. Like a self-hating... I think he's supposed to be a self-hating Jew kid, isn't he? Whatever. Anyway, so... Fuck, you're distracting me with more interesting subjects than GT. So...
Okay, well, talk about the more
very
interesting
briefly, the only arc of significance... See, this is the problem with people telling you to skip the first arc of GT, is that it kind of, after a certain point, just kind of it flows. It flows from plot point to plot point. There's this guy called, like, Lude, who's supposed to be the god of, like, these weird cultist people.
His name is Lude.
Yes, Lude.
All right.
Yes. And so... basically, the crew, meaning Goku, Trunks, and Pan, fight off various minions for like 5 episodes straight. One of those minions being this trio called the Para brothers. Their magic powers to force people to dance, and they do that for a full fucking episode. They're just dancing. It's horrific. But eventually they fight their way through the minions. There's one guy who's a pedophile. I'm not even kidding. Like, he's this dude who has, like, long blonde hair, and he almost looks human, but he doesn't have a nose. He's kind of like a gray alien, but with, like, long blonde hair, kind of feminine looking. And Pan gets turned into a doll, and, he just, you know, plays with her. No comment, really. Yeah, I mean, obviously it doesn't do anything blatantly sexual, but it's very creepy and disturbing.
What are you talking about? What's going on?
Yeah, that's
Where
what I
are
was
we?
asking.
What?
That's what I was asking. I'm like, why did Pan get turned to a doll? Why is this creepy fuck, like, playing with her as a tiny little doll? I'm like, what the fuck is happening? So anyway.
Okay.
That happens. Eventually, they sacrifice enough people to Lude that he becomes this giant robot baby. Like, it looks like a toddler, but it's a giant robot. And we learn that this is all planned by Dr. Mew, who's the only real villain of the first arc. He's the one orchestrating everything. He's the guy who makes Baby as well, by the way. So Dr. Mew is basically just an alien version of Dr. Gero. Like, it looks like a palette swap of Dr. Gero. And later in GT, they basically lampshade this because Dr. Gero and Mew work together in the Super 17 arc. So it's even more dumb because they basically admit, like, yeah, we just reused this character design. And so Dr. Mew creates this army of machines called the Machine Mutants, and he made himself into a Machine Mutant too. And so this baby, the power scaling in GT is horrifically bad. Like, it actually reminds me a lot of our complaints about Daima. Like, there's no super speed anymore. They almost never use it.
Oh, it came back.
They never do super speed anymore in fights. That just doesn't happen. Goku spams Kamehameha every episode and has no other moves. Like, Goku...
That's every DBZ episode.
No. Goku's the only character who has moves, believe it or not.
Can we talk about something real quick?
Piccolo, Vegeta, and Goku are the only 3 characters who have any moves.
Wrong.
No one else has moves.
There are only 3 good episodes of Dragon Ball Z. The Saiyan Saga, Frieza Saga, and the Buu Saga. Sound good?
No. No one likes Buu Saga. I know you wanted to shit on Cell to upset people.
Yeah, but Boo's dad's favorite character.
Post Larvacell in chat. Dunk on him, post Larvacell. Anyway.
No. I meant episode. I meant the first episode of the Saiyan Saga. The first
just
episode
one
of the first
episode.
Saga.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, first episode. That was the only. Goey, what are you talking about?
All right,
GG
we're skipping
sucks.
forward. We're skipping.
It
Dude,
sucks, Goey.
you
It
picked
sucks.
it.
We don't like
you picked it.
What? I don't know why.
Picked it.
Dude,
Well, you didn't pick it. You suggested it, and then chat picked it.
Don't you know that?
Chat picked it, but you suggested it.
5 years. It's 3 years, chatter.
Once I revert to an egg, I must bury myself underground for 3 years. There my form matures. Yeah.
Doesn't even. I love Dragon Ball, but I like it when it's good, and that was not very often. It was Saiyan Saga, Ultra Kino, probably half of Frieza Saga, Ultra Kino, like 10% of Cell Saga, Ultra Kino, and then the rest isn't very good.
Fair enough.
Maybe 1% of Boot Saga is Ultra Kino.
Yep. I can't even watch myself play this. Let me skip it.
Yeah, you're fucking it up.
I missed that jump multiple times. I'm just like, it's just pain. Okay. You know, I don't think I ever stood up during that stream. I was wearing the NPC shirt. It just looks like a gray shirt with 2 black dots from that angle. You
can stand? I didn't know that.
Well, what do you mean? You think I was stood behind you while you were streaming earlier.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm sorry. That was Lord Frogmire, who also lives in this house. Okay. Anyway, so the baby is invincible, not to be confused with baby.
Wait. Once I revert to Black Myth Wu Egg, I must broken steel myself for 3 years. There my form matures.
Yes.
Great comment.
Wait, what's the other thing? Wait, there's another thing we shout out for no reason. Fuck.
What?
Remember I was telling you earlier that I would say it.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, god damn it. I can't think of it now. We started saying it more recently. Where we just randomly say... Why can't I remember? God damn it. Alright, fine. Whatever. There's too much chat delay. My brain doesn't work anymore.
Are you going to force your channel handle on the
say Gax. Yeah, you need to add say Gax in there. Put say Gax in that, and then it'll be perfect. There, my say Gax or something.
Right. I know. I would never ban anyone on my channel. I wouldn't do it. But this guy's getting timed out on your channel.
Oh, who? Who said it?
The fucking gay guy who keeps being gay to
mods. Why didn't you time out? We were bitching about him earlier. They ain't good for nothing. My mods are worthless.
I'm a mod.
They don't do any work. Except for Wiz Division and Brian C. That's it. They're the only ones who do work anymore. Anyway, GT. This is the worst episode of Chudcast. Anyway, so that's what they say every episode. You know
when
how
are we gonna do the Chudcast where we just sing old 4Kids?
No, let me explain my autistic outburst.
Okay.
So in DBZ at the end of the episode, they're like, you know, Will Goku defeat the mysterious Cell? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. And then it's like you know what I mean? But in GT it's like, will Goku defeat the mysterious baby? Find out next time on GT. And it's like but it's like way more try hard.
Dude, this is the worst thing. Whatever you do.
This is what I had to listen to for hours yesterday. Hours! Because of you! You did this! This is your fault!
I told you to watch Parasite. That's all I wanted.
Anyway,
Yep.
since you've ruined everything for me,
Yes.
and you're stealing my fans, you're gonna surpass me with your quick production videos.
Yep.
It's over.
Yep.
Anyway, so this giant baby is invincible, not to be confused with baby.
What if I put in the
Lewd.
corner as like a watermark in all of my videos sponsored by the Synthetic Man? I don't know, how's that sound?
Are we skipping GT? Is this what's happening? You're a pussy.
I don't.
You hate democracy.
Stop Thomas storying me.
You hate democracy. I'm trying to catch you up so that when you skip the entire
this is
first
a
act.
monarchy.
Yeah, and I'm the king. The Synthetic Man.
Of eating
Fuck you. Shut up. This is my channel. If I'm on your channel, then you can call the shots.
What's your most popular video? Look it up right now. It says penis eating tutorial number 38. That's what it is. Prove me wrong. All right, fine. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm trying to keep it short, but you can't pay attention for more than one sentence. There's a giant robot baby. That's who Lewd is. He's invincible, and even if Goku and Trunks go Super Saiyan, they can't do shit, right? Okay.
Yeah,
so then Pan and the pedophile gets sucked up inside the giant robot baby. It turns out they have to hit him from the inside and the outside, and the Par brothers are in there.
Guy or a bad guy now?
He's still a bad guy. It's just they have to team up with him. Pan does her brat shit, beats the shit out of people, tells people what to do. She's annoying. I hate her. Anyway, chat's just like, she's a child, so I'm gonna jerk off. Anyway, it's true though. But me, I'm like, this bitch is annoying. I hate her. Get her off the screen. And chat's like, let me get the lube, let me get the Vaseline out. Anyway, so, that made me lose my train of thought.
Yeah, dude, you're worse
than I am. They destroy the baby.
I mean,
they kill the baby. They blast from the inside and the outside, thanks to the Par brothers who have telepathy, which is the only way they had to communicate with the outside. So then Dr. Mew and the pedo escape, Chat, the guy who represents Chat.
Yep.
And they go to some desert planet, which I think is where the last Dragon Ball is or something, or the second last one. And they find a new guy called General Rildo, who's like the only guy who's actually strong in the entire first arc of GT.
Yeah.
And he completely fucks power scaling too, because Goku says he's stronger than Boo. There's just a random asshole who's a robot called General Rildo out in space who's stronger than Boo. This is why I hate power scaling. Even though DBZ is literally the power scaling show, but that makes no sense. It's like, they should have just said he's stronger than Frieza. I'd be like, all right, sure, whatever. But he's stronger than, like, the avatar of, like, chaos and evil and shit. Anyway. So, they end up going to this robot planet that's, like, a failed planet that, like, Dr. Mew just made it a planet of, like, all robots or some shit.
Mewtwo?
Yeah, him. And, the Dr. Gero clone. And Goku ends up having to... he fights the Sigma Force. They're not Sigma males. They're just robots. And Goku, like... They build these motherfuckers up as a real threat. They're like, we've downloaded all your combat data. Because Giru, you know Giru? He's a little robot. Robot dude. He's like, Giru. That's all he does. I don't know. Just fucking Google him. Whatever. He's a character they added to the squad because they needed a mascot. Because they couldn't get Poir or Oolong or anyone people actually like.
Only you care about Poir.
No.
And
Poir's
you only
a
care about
beloved
Poir
character.
because of a video game that didn't come out when this was made.
Post Poir in chat. Anyway, everyone loves Poir. They should have just brought Poir. And people would be like, who the fuck is Poir? I guarantee it.
I know, yeah.
No one would remember. Anyway, so they end up, so Goku makes a mockery of the Sigma Force because like Giru betrayed them, recorded all their combat data. Goku still wins, doesn't even have to go Super Saiyan. What a fucking joke. And so General Rildo's like, fine, I'll take care of you myself. They just straight up rip off Star Wars. He has a carbonite beam that just turns people into the Han Solo carbonite shit, like 1-to-1. And so Trunks jobs immediately, like gets one shot. He has a Piccolo moment where instead of like saving Pan, he pushes her out of the way like a retard and gets hit. Yeah. And so Goku 1v1's Rildo.
That's a DBZ classic. Piccolo did that like 8 times.
Yeah, exactly. That's he shouldn't. He should have dodged. You know.
Yep.
I'm not gonna say it, but whatever. Make the Team 4-star reference. So there's a real fight. For the first time in the series, in episode, I don't know, this is like episode 18 or something. They finally have a real fight that lasts more than one episode. Because like General Rildo's a real threat, you know, Goku has to go Super Saiyan, and still like Rildo's like whooping his ass. He goes like full Metal Man mode, like he looks like Metal Cooler, where he's like chrome and shit. And he can turn everything to chrome. And he wins. Rildo beats Goku. Like, this happens. And I'm like, what? Really? And everyone gets captured, and then Giru plays Triple Agent and frees all the good guys. And then apparently Trunks discovered off-screen that Baby was like the true ultimate project of Dr. Mew. And so Baby's
in Trunks just like a bitch in this show? I haven't heard him do anything.
Yeah, Trunks does nothing. He doesn't even go Super Saiyan 90% of the time. Remember, GT stands for Goku time, as people like to joke. So only Goku does anything in this entire show. At least
it stood for Say Gex.
How does GT stand for Say Gex?
Gay sex. GT.
GS?
What about it?
So anyway, yeah, Trunks is such a bitch in the show. He does nothing. Okay. So they find Baby. He's not complete yet. That Trunks rewires the power from the sewage system into his tank or something, which is like, what? And it's about to kill Baby, but like, they just watch. They literally watch as Dr. Mew rewrites the power. They don't kill him. They don't stop him. So he revives Baby. Baby like breaks out of the machine thing, and he's a little baby. That's why it's called Baby, by the way. Like, because
he was a baby.
Because Dr. Mew's like, he's my baby, my baby. He never gives himself a name. Baby's just like, yeah, Baby sounds good. I'm a baby. I'm a little baby.
Okay, when does he become big though?
That hasn't happened yet.
Oh,
because he becomes big because he takes over Vegeta. That's what happens there. He's in his level 1 Breakers form, where he's just a little goo android cell thing.
How
that
much
can
more
take
of
over
this
people.
is there? I feel like I've been pretty
Too
patient.
much.
I've been listening.
Too much.
I've been asking questions.
All right, to keep it brief, they blow up Baby, but a little part of him survives. He gets into Dr. Mew. Dr. Mew escapes on the ship. Goku, Vegeta, and Pan escape on their ship. General Rildo, suddenly they remember he exists, and he tries to hold the planet back. They triple Kamehameha him and kill him. Oh, by the way, Dr. Mew, like, Baby bursts out of his back like a fucking xenomorph. Like, literally just ripped off xenomorph. It just explodes out of him, which is kind of cool. And also, Baby took over General Rildo off screen as well. So then, the last 2 episodes where I literally was barely watching it all, because I'm like, how the fuck are they on Earth yet? They find, I mean, how are they not on Earth?
You're barely watching. You're barely watching.
Well, that's why this will only take like 2 sentences. So basically, over the next 2 episodes, they find some kid whose spaceship is about to fly into the sun. They rescue him. The kid is taken over by Baby. So then Baby waits patiently until they get to a planet full of people. And instead of taking over literally everyone, which is something he can do, but maybe he can't do that yet.
Are people dying in this show?
Barely. Barely. They barely kill anybody compared to like DBZ, you know?
Okay.
Especially like half the people who die aren't even really people. They're robots. Even Dr. Mew is like He was like a full-blown android. He's probably technically still a cyborg, but he was almost all robot, like Dr. Gero. Anyway, so Baby ends up taking over Trunks, to keep it short. Trunks just forces him out of his body, because I guess Baby's not strong enough to permanently take over people at this point. And so Baby escapes before they can kill him. He takes over a bunch of people on a spacecraft. Like, they treat the spacecraft like an airline, like it's a vacation thing. So he just, like, goos up everybody to get more powerful. And then that ship just so happens to go to Earth? Or near Earth or something. I don't know. That's like the end of the episode. So now they're finally going back to Earth. They got all the Dragon Balls, I guess. I wasn't even fucking paying attention enough. I'm just telling you right now, they literally just abandoned the concept of like episodic get Dragon Balls. Like that doesn't even happen past certain points. So they just have all 7. It was
shit. Like mid making it, they're like, damn, this sucks.
Yeah, and it does. Yeah. So they were trying to scramble, and then finally by episode 22, they're like, okay, here's a villain that maybe is staying power with Baby, you know.
Yeah, dude, this is the Dallas layover story. If you want to know it, it'd be like this is what it'd be. It'd actually probably be way worse. It's not a story is the problem with the Dallas layover story.
Well, GT isn't a story either until episode 22. It's not a story either. They fly around to a new planet. Oh, this is the giant planet, which Daima ripped off. This is
my first time seeing Debin. Then you're not subscribed to Lord Frogmire. How dare you? Subscribe now.
Yeah, subscribe to Lord Frogmire. This is the desert planet. This is the machine planet. It's ass. It's fucking ass. I hate Trunks because he's a bitch and does nothing. I hate Pan. She's a brat. I hate Goku because why the fuck is a 50-year-old man a child? You know?
Yep.
Like, hate. Okay, fine.
How old is Goku supposed to be?
I don't know, at least 50. I don't remember.
Really?
Yeah, but in GT, he's like at least 50.
Damn.
Yeah, Saiyan's age slow, though.
Oh, I see. I see. Is that it? Did we do it?
Yep, that was it. Now, so if you ever watch GT, which you probably won't, skip to episode 25 so we can watch it together.
Okay.
There's only 64 episodes, so we're already a third of the way through.
Yeah, I mean, all you have to do is play the 1992 games, and you know, and then we'll.
How about you talk about games you've been playing lately? How about that? Since we don't have the 1992 games to talk about, I could
play Smite 2.
Wait, did I talk to you about the Minecraft movie off stream? I can't remember.
A little bit. All you said is that mom fell asleep. And that it was shit.
Yeah, okay, I'll talk about the Minecraft movie briefly. I already kind of told chat the last time I streamed, but I guess we'll do it on Chudcast. Okay. So I watched the first half of the Minecraft movie. I asked my mom last night if she wanted to watch the rest, and even she said no. She was like, nah, I ain't watching. So even mom hates it. So, and you know, Devin, if our mom hates it, you know it's fucking trash then. I mean, has she ever, like, disliked a good movie?
No. Dude, I don't think she's disliked a movie. Like, literally 99% of the time, it's just like, I liked it. And then it's like, you fell asleep and weren't watching. I don't know. I liked it. You know, that's usually how it goes.
Yeah, no, our mom fucking hated it. Legitimately. So, to keep it, I won't give you a Thomas story. I swear to God this time.
Okay.
So, basically, the first 5 minutes of the movie.
When is my turn to Thomas story?
Right after this. I just feel like the Minecraft movie's relevant to a gaming podcast, so we'll just get through it quick. So, first 5 minutes are just, like, explaining how Jack Black, aka Steve, like, discovers Minecraft land. He's a kid, he yearns for the mines, haha. When he becomes an adult and he works his soulless job, he suddenly remembers...
Have you been listening, Kiwi, you fuck? I thought Devin would mog. Why is he Inkwell like Chud Cody? What do you mean? I am Mold Man. I am dead. Fuck you.
You watched movies with your mom as a grown-up? What the fuck? Yeah, I like my mother. Wow. That's crazy.
Wait, dude,
what are you talking about?
I've never met an Italian before.
Hold on.
Anyway, continue.
So it's crazy. Like, I guess that should make sense given my audience, but like, oh wow, I don't completely hate my mother and never want to talk to her. That's crazy. That's foreign. I don't understand this. Anyway, so So Steve yearns for the mines. He's like a soulless adult, and he's like, wait, I want to go mine. And so he goes to mine. There's a stupid joke about some old guy who hasn't aged a day in 20 years. Is like standing outside. And he finds 2 cubes in a random wall, puts the 2 cubes together, and then it creates a portal to Minecraft land. It's just so fucking, I mean, already so lazy and soulless. But whatever. In the intro, it's okay. It just kind of shows him, like, honing his skills, becoming, like, a Minecrafter.
How much gay sex isn't there in that movie? More than average?
Probably more than 0. I don't know. I remember seeing a clip from later in the movie that I never got to, where, like, Jason Momoa is riding Jack Black and they're, like, flying through the air. So does that count as gay sex? I don't know.
Yeah, I'd count that.
Yeah.
So there's at least some.
So, you know, some of chat might like that. But anyway.
Yeah. Look, I'm asking the questions chat wants to, because that's how they determine if they're going to watch it or not.
So, anyway. So he learns how to be a Minecrafter. He ends up, like, completing an portal to the Nether. And he discovers the pigmen, which are not zombie pigmen. They're just normal pigmen. And they're led by some evil old witch lady. And she wants the cube because it's like ultimate power or some shit. And there's a joke about them calling it an orb because, you know, everything's a square. Whatever, it's a stupid joke. And so Steve has a doggo, and that's the only thing he cares about, so kind of based. But his doggo gets captured, and so does he. But Doggo manages to escape with the cube and go to the real world. And you would think, if this was any movie made like, you know, 30 years ago, 20 years ago, it would turn into a real wolf or something. But no, it's still a fucking CGI cube wolf. And nobody fucking notices in the beginning of the movie, like, at all. It's just a fucking cube wolf running around the real world. And then we get introduced to our main cast. This is where the movie, like, drops off a cliff. Because, like, the main cast is Jewish kid who's, like, a super genius. Already cringe. His older sister who's, like, his guardian. Because, I don't know, I wasn't really paying attention if their parents are dead or just incompetent, like, business people or something. I don't fucking know. And so, and she looks like a fucking teenager. And she works as a social media manager of a potato chip company. Which is like, what the fuck? Who's writing this? And so...
Just throw shit at the wall.
Jason Momoa's character is fucking Billy Mitchell, which is like, guys, it's 2020, whatever. Did this come out last year, or when did this come out? Did this come out this year? Minecraft movie? Did it come out this year? I'm losing track of the time.
I think it was last year.
When did it come out, chat?
Stop yawning. It's making me yawn. I can't, dude. The Thomas stories are killing me.
It came out this year. Yeah, it came out this year. Dude, I'm losing track of time, man. I forget how quickly movies come to streaming now. And so this came out in 2025, and we have a fucking arcade god, a gamer of the year 1989. You Hollywood fucking toucan senile pricks with your disgusting noses rubbing your hands. No one gives a fuck about arcades anymore. Nobody. Those boomers aren't seeing this movie unless they're going with their grandkids. Those are not children anymore. Those people have aged out of the parent demographic. Those are not parents. Those are grandparents. You fucking retards. But it doesn't matter.
That's all they care about. Because
the
movie don't give a fuck about regular video games. They're just like, I remember arcades.
Yeah, they knew the movie would make money anyway, so they got away with being embarrassing subhuman bug people. They're worse. They're way worse than bugs. They're demons. The fucking demons got away with being, you know, subhuman again, making stupid ass fucking like. I'm so tired of arcade like cocksuckery. I'm tired of it. Like it's cringe, man. Stop.
It's funny because we, you know, going through the greatest games of all time, you know, and we, or at least a little bit, played arcade games. They're no good.
Yeah.
They're no good.
Yeah, so anyway, so that Jason Momoa, this is his humiliation ritual because he's dressed like a what do you call them? Something fruit, strange fruit. Is that your dog whistle? He's a silly
we need
Billy.
A new one because apparently that's another thing.
He's a silly Billy. So Jason Momoa is a silly
Toads
Billy.
Toads are bad. That's all I know.
Yeah. So this is it's not quite dressing in drag like Hollywood used to do with any masculine figure to humiliate them, but you know it's in that same vein.
Oh, they should be geese, because a silly goose, you know, that's a thing that gay people say.
Yeah.
So they could
that's
be
fair.
geese.
Yeah, the geese. They're all
geese.
birds. See, white people
also wanna
are
kill
true
geese.
humans. You don't need a dog whistle for white people because they're the humans and everyone else is non-human.
Yes,
I didn't mean it.
you did.
Don't get Lord Frogmire shadow banned. Only I'm allowed
Don't
to
get
be.
me banned, please. I'm not even related to this show. This is Devin. Subscribe to Lord's Frogmire though.
So anyway, don't get him shadow banned. That was a meme. Anyway, so no, I didn't mean it, chat. I like saying edgy things.
Yeah,
Goddamn,
no,
I
he
love
meant
my
it.
minority
No.
fans. Just like that
No,
one
he
comment
meant
on
it.
my latest video that said I don't actually hate humans. That's a funny comment to me. It's like, I mean, it technically is kind of correct. I don't really hate humanity like that, but it does read as like clearly you've never listened to any of my streams, because I do definitely hate humans. There's no doubt about that. But there was a comment on my Death Stranding video that's like, I know Synthetic Man doesn't really hate people. It's like, I don't know. I think I do hate a lot of fucking people. Let's be real. I hate a lot of people.
The thing is, you are very similar to me in that it doesn't take much for you to not hate someone. Like if someone is just nice to you, you're like, all right, I don't hate this person. You know?
Yep. Yeah, I don't hate everybody, and even my hatred toward specific groups is only like very broad for one specific group, which, you know, we all know what I'm talking about. So I think that
hatred is strong.
it's a partially true. Yeah, the Goldsteins are, they never mind. Moving on. So
Yeah.
there's a sassy black lady.
Did she say, "Oh
and-
hell nah"?
So,
Oh hell no.
Oh right, yeah, she does. Oh yeah,
Really?
So, yeah, I think so.
That's awesome.
I think she does. There's a part of the movie where the prodigy Jewish kid creates a jetpack. Like he just creates one. This is like a teenage kid. He's probably like 14 or 15 or something. He just creates a jetpack, and like the bullies like sabotage it, and then the jetpack rockets into the potato factory and takes out their mascot, and he like, yeah, that happens. I'm just like, is this even a movie? What does this have to do with Minecraft? You know, that's what I'm asking the whole fucking time. Like, what is this stupid ass shit? What?
I love Minecraft. You know, a bunch of people were defending this movie, by the way.
Yeah,
saying it's
subhumans.
good.
Subhumans. Name them. Name them. Let's start some drama right now. Name them.
Dude, I have no fucking idea.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Yeah, I don't watch any movie reviewers.
Yeah, no, it feels like, yeah, someone just said even AI couldn't write that bad. I agree. AI would at least make it about Minecraft.
Yeah, it's true.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's everyone being like, dude, what are you gonna do when movies are made by AI? And I'm like, dude, how different would it really be?
Yeah, really.
Like, when's the last good movie that came out?
Dude, I just...
What do I know AI wouldn't do? AI wouldn't rape the Joker. They definitely wouldn't do that.
That's true. That's true.
Just like how in Death Stranding 2, Snake got raped to death.
Devin's still lying. Why can't... Fuck it. No one's gonna play that far anyway. Just keep it lying.
No, they'll never know.
I didn't play that far. Who knows?
Yeah. His death rape scene.
So, yeah, I don't care about summarizing the rest. All you really need to know is, like, all that those characters I just named end up in Minecraft world through really stupid circumstances. Like, they don't even really explain some shit. I mean, some shit can be implied. Like, it just so happens that Billy Mitchell Momoa buys all the shit inside of a dude, my brain is fried. A storage unit, which has the
Billy
cube in it.
Mitchell is feuding with Pirate Software now.
Oh, really? Why?
Yeah, for being anti-stop killing games.
Really?
Yeah, and then he's like, and then he called him, Pirate Software called him names or whatever, and he's like, I'm gonna sue you now. and you're gonna lose like
Yeah.
oh yeah. I'm like that's the funniest shit.
Get
in
him,
the world.
Billy! Get him!
Get his ass.
Dunk on him, Billy!
Look him up.
The
Sometimes
King of
the villain
Kong!
becomes the hero. You
Yeah,
know?
he's the King of Kong, bitch. You can't beat him.
Yep.
He's the best.
Whoop his ass.
So... So yeah, whatever. They go into Minecraft
Billy was
world.
done wrong. It is funny how like Billy Mitchell's like objectively a villain or whatever, but like at a certain point it like wraps around to being like he's my hero. Sue
Yep.
some more people, dude.
Yep.
Fuck them up.
Yeah,
Fuck
I
these guys.
don't like Carl anyway, so fuck it.
How dare they talk about
Yeah.
you?
All right, I guess we're done with the Minecraft movie. Whatever. I didn't.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's not that interesting anyway. Like it's pure slop. All it did was give me a little bit of another mini existential crisis slash like gaming is dying except movies. Obviously, movies are dead. Where I'm just like, think about the kids' movies we grew up with. They had so much soul, so much heart, and like they weren't ass. They were actually good. Like I could watch them now. Even ones I didn't grow up with, ones I've never seen. I'd be like, you know what, I would have loved that if it came out when I was a kid. I watched the Minecraft movie and I'm like, holy fuck, Idiocracy is real. It's already here. I mean, the chicken jockey thing was the perfect example of that, obviously. But
Yep.
like, why would fucking hell, man? It was so bad. We're never gonna get a good video game movie until someone.
What are you talking about? We've already gotten
Minecraft's-
plenty. We got the Mortal Kombat movie. That one was good.
Yeah, I mean, it's a decent movie. People
That
say
might be
the
it, though.
Postal movie's good, but I'm not sure I believe them.
Dude, I don't fucking
saw a
believe that. It's
review.
made by that like German
Yeah,
money
Uwe
laundering
Boll.
guy.
Yeah, Uwe
Yeah.
Boll. Yeah. Yeah, I saw a review of the Postal movie, and I'm like, I don't know, man. I think I would have rather he just killed like at least 100 people over the course of that movie. I mean, I understand why people like it spiritually because like it definitely, from what I saw, looks like it has the spirit of Postal 2, where everyone's insane, basically.
Yeah.
And I do like that, but
It's good in a bad way. It's so bad it's good. Okay, maybe that's true.
yeah, it just seems like he should have actually like went more postal, like just start gunning down people and shit. That's what's fun about the games.
Yep.
Anyway, so
Anyway.
I don't know about that.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
You instead some smoking a pack. Anyway, so
Anyway.
we need actually good video game movie to respect. That's never gonna happen though, because again, these senile, disgusting toucan motherfuckers who need to die in Minecraft.
Dude, the thing is, I don't even want a video game movie.
I don't
Video games
either,
is just
but-
a better medium. You're like
It's
you're
true.
going from a better medium to a shittier medium. It's like going from books to movies. I don't want that shit either. You're literally you're always gonna get a worse product every single time.
Yeah, I agree, but I just for the novelty, I want like one good one. You know what I mean? Just like one good video game movie.
How about a Gex movie where it's just gay sex for 3 hours?
Say Gex. Okay. What games have you been playing lately, Devin? You tell us. Tell chat. What have
I
you been up
played
to?
Enchant Farm on stream, which is a JRPG that's like Kingsfield. So it's one big giant open world, and you. I think it's cool. I mean, the coolest part about it is you unlock new characters all the time. So it gives you the greatest reward for exploring in a game is a new character. Like that's the best part. So you have this big open world where you get one shot by evil crabs and you unlock new characters. The problem is the on stream was unfortunately the worst part of the game because I was dealing with my mold holes. So I was just constantly being like, I swear there was something here, and I couldn't remember. But that was fun.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that happens sometimes when I play a game I haven't played in an eternity.
Yep. I got mold holes, dude. It's no good.
Yep.
Mold holes? They're holes in my brain.
Someone
from the
was
mold
asking
eating
me if I like the Resident Evil movies. I think I don't know. Like the first one is like a decent movie if it didn't have the name Resident Evil. And then the other ones are kind of like they range from like so bad it's good to just like normal bad. But it's not like
Like, I would never recommend someone watch and be like, hey, you're a Resident Evil fan, watch this. It's just like, no, they're just stupid action movies. That's it. This is fine,
When
I
are you
guess.
when are you gonna watch this Sonic TV show?
Which one?
Hmm?
Which
What do you mean?
one?
Gotta go fast.
Sonic
Gotta
X?
Go fast. Gotta go faster, faster, faster. You know that one?
Sonic X. Yep, Sonic X. I'm never watching Sonic X because of the child. What's his
What do you
name?
mean?
Chris?
You don't relate to Chris?
No, I want him dead. They
I
should have
love how
killed
the
him.
original creators didn't want Chris in there. And
Yeah.
4Kids is like, no, you must have Chris.
There has to be a kid for the kids to relate to.
Yeah.
No one ever asked for a kid in any Sonic game, but yeah, it's for the kids to relate
You know,
to.
that's a good point. It's like the same kids who buy Sonic aren't like, man, I really wish there was a kid in this.
Yeah, absolutely. Chris got nerfed in the dub. He was even
They nerfed him.
worse. Are you saying he's even like more annoying and like OP in the
Or was he like a racist?
yeah. What kind of nerf are we talking about?
I don't want these animal people in my America. Chris is better. They're saying he's better.
Chris is better in the sub. Really define better, you weeb fucks. I guarantee it's time. Give it to me, Autis. I want to bully an Autis in chat right now. I've got a hunger for it.
Chris is Italian? I don't think that's true. Yeah, Chris calls Shadow an N-word in sub.
Oh, I believe that. Yeah,
Yeah,
well, it would be based.
Maybe it
on-
really is better.
Yeah, that would be better.
The Japanese is always better. That's always wrong. Japanese just sound annoying. They're like,
Do I need to play my wife's evil laughs for you right now? Hold on.
Yes.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
the noises they make me angry.
Devin hates the evil laugh. I loved it. It was very endearing, I think. She needs to be more popular. Make more merch. I'm the #1 Blue Archive streamer. Next on Sarugi products now.
It is funny. I feel like Master Duel is like it's permanently damaged my ability to think about the Japanese. It's just like everything is tainted with rage.
Okay, so is that all you played, or you haven't? It's been 2 weeks. Have we not played any other games?
I played a bunch of Pokemon ROM hacks. Big fan of those. I was losing my shit over one because I got fucking soft.
Yeah, you woke me up,
like 2
dude.
hours of
You woke
progress.
me up. It was at like 11 or something.
You get what you fucking deserve. First of all, you should be awake by then.
Yeah, true. But
Thoughts
still, you
on
woke me up.
Malice? Ban it all. Ban all of Malice. No
Add
more Malice.
Ryzeal. Maybe I'll come back.
Add Rise. Yeah, exactly. That's. I'm like silver. I think I'm silver 1 in Master Duel right now.
Yeah, can you go down to bronze? Because I'd
Yeah,
be
you
in
can go all the way
bronze.
down to rookie.
Oh,
You
I
can go
must
down
be
to
back
fucking
in rookie then, because I haven't played
Yeah.
in 6 months. So I'm probably back down to rookie. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll get Ryzeal, blow through all the shitter ranks when they release Ryzeal.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited for Ryzeal, but the next ones look even better. Like the next deck build pack after. All of those decks look fun.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah,
Did I play anything in 2 weeks that chat doesn't know about? Probably not. Probably not, to be honest. This is the problem with this podcast, is I now stream too much. So it's like chat
Yep,
knows everything
yep,
that's going on
yep,
with me. So really, you're the only guy that's going to share anything. Chudcast is superfluous. Honestly,
We
at
should just
this
talk
point.
about how you haven't played Smite with me, even though you're supposed to.
That is true. That is true.
And you're a fuck. And I don't
You don't
like
even
you.
want me to play Smite, though.
I do. I do.
I don't
Play
think
Smite
so.
with me.
Play, date, everything again. I don't think so, guys. I don't think so.
Dude, that game sounded so fucking bad. Not one cute girl. Not even one.
Yep. The fucking anatomically correct tomboy is the closest thing. That's all
Yeah,
we
it's
got.
the best you can have.
Yep. If it was anime, she'd have giant titties, and it'd be great.
Yep. Yep, exactly. So they're missing. I also love how it has no player choice at all. That's the only time I watched the stream was to.
You can
to
make
lock
people hate
box.
you. That's it.
Yeah, but it made you call her mistress. She's like, you will call me mistress.
Oh, yeah.
And there was no option to be like, fuck you, bitch. I'll kill you. You're
Yep.
safe. I'll throw you into a river, and you can enjoy drowning for the rest of your existence.
True. That should have been an option.
Yep. Sad.
Oh,
What is
that's
Uma
true. We
Judd?
never came back to Dust Bunny. The Dust Bunny was kind of cute. Someone said that in the stream archive, and like, fuck, I did forget about the Dust Bunny. We could have talked to her more. I forgot.
You know, you've killed the same robot like 7 times in this.
Yeah, I know. The Gex 3 does have
Dude, you're gonna do it
one
again.
problem.
You literally did it back to back.
Gex-
You killed him, jumped down, run up, and killed him again.
Gex 3 has one problem, and it is the fly token remote, which just means you have to collect every single collectible in every level, which if it was like Spyro, wouldn't matter. But Gex 3 has a lot of linear paths. It doesn't have sandboxes. So you have to go down every mission path to get the 100 fly tokens. So you just saw me do the same mission twice because the first time I had to get every fly token down every linear path in the level, which is torture. So I just 100% that level there. That was supposed to be an anime level, by the way. Did you get the anime reference?
No.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, people were saying it's supposed to be
Okay.
Voltron and Sailor Moon, is what people were saying. Because, like, this game came out in '99, so anime was pretty niche back then. So, like,
Right.
there wasn't really much to work with. But, like, Gex himself has no lines referencing anime because what people were telling me is that the guy who voices Gex is, like, a comedian, and he ad-libbed his lines. So he...
Oh, really? That's funny.
Yeah, he doesn't know anything about anime, so there's no anime lines. It's just Star Wars and Star Trek is all he says, really. Okay, so if we got nothing else to talk about, we can just go to Super Chats. It's been like an hour and a half.
Okay. Do you want to do one hypothetical before we go?
Yeah, give me your most schizo hypothetical. Throw it at me.
Okay. So you Genie wish, right? Genie comes up to you. You lose half of your subscribers, right? But he makes you not gay anymore. How's should we taking the deal?
Someone said I should bring up Hatred. I did play Hatred. I mean, I already I streamed it,
Answer
though, and
the
everyone here
question.
knows. Well, if I make the wish, nothing happens because Fuda isn't gay. Haha, checkmate.
No,
Checkmate.
Wrong, you're gay. No. All right.
I could talk about Hatred. So Hatred kind of sucked, I'm gonna be honest. But it's because I played on hard. I should have just played on... Well, no, there was no normal. The difficulties were like easy, hard, and then like 10 other things or whatever.
Right, so hard is just normal.
I thought it was, but it's not. I mean, the game is very unbalanced. I was getting annoyed and playing it poorly, and I was wearing sunglasses half the time. So that was part of the problem. Yeah, you really shouldn't be playing.
Oh, you actually were wearing sunglasses.
Yes,
Yeah, okay.
and the game's in black and
that
white.
means the sun isn't in your eyes, though.
True, but
So you can't complain about the sun being in your eyes.
Well, I played it in the dark though. Most of the time it was not literally in the dark, but I mean, it was at night, so there was no sun setting like it is right now in my fucking eyes. Look right there. Ah.
You get what you deserve.
So, yeah, this game is very poorly balanced. Like basically, enemies. There's no line of sight. Enemies just see you through all walls and run at you in a straight line. Which you think, oh, then you can just exploit them by, like, crouching in a room. Well, they have too much fucking health, and you run out of ammo very fast. And there's no, like, vacuum pickup style system. So I would kill, like, 10 guys, and then I couldn't pick up their ammo, because if I did, then I'd just get killed immediately. There's no damage buffering.
You should just play Postal 1.
Yeah, I will. I probably will. But people want me to mod this and finish it. Because, I don't know.
What, make everyone a cute anime girl?
No.
More your speed? More
I don't want to kill the anime girls. I want to breed the anime girls. I mean, I know there's porn games like that, but I want a real game that's like that. Anyway, so... yeah, I got stuck on the level in the city, because, like, the second objective,
Wait, I have a new hypothetical. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's another like cost thing. Okay, so the reward, we'll start easy. The reward is you get, we'll say $15, and the cost is the life of every black person.
Yeah, you know this is public on the channel, right? Devin doesn't drink, by the way. If you're ever curious, Devin doesn't drink alcohol.
What do you mean? But I don't get it. You wouldn't take it though, so that's the point.
Yeah,
You
I
love
wouldn't.
black people.
Absolutely. Yep. I love all people. I only hate individuals.
Wait. Okay, well, this is trolley problem. Sam is on one track. All of Africa is on the other track.
Well, I gotta save
Which do you
Sammy
pick?
then.
Okay.
Sammy.
So you save Sam. Okay. A grilled cheese sandwich is on one track. All of Africa's on all of Africa's on the other track.
Well, it's only Africa, not any person with African genes, right? So it would only be wiping out Africa, right? Isn't that a net positive for humanity if I just wipe out all of Africa?
If you say so. Do you want the grilled cheese?
I don't even care about the grilled cheese. I could just like walk away. You know?
All right.
That grilled cheese is on the ground, dude.
Okay. One side of the track, 42 cents. The other side, the life of every minority.
You can tell Devin's done with Chudcast. All right, let's move on to Super Chats. I didn't really have anything to say about hatred anyway. I could just try it again normally. I can tell I'm super pissed here and being stupid.
I'm like cry laughing.
I could give it another shot on hard and just play it. Like I'm obviously doing stupid shit there because I was getting very frustrated with the game. Let's just read Super Chats.
Oh yeah, subscribe to Lord Frogmire, by the way.
Yeah, people want me to try that 1.666 mod. The problem is people are telling me this pornographic content and you shoot up a school, so, no! You Slavic psychopaths! I can't do that on YouTube. Privately, maybe, but not on YouTube. Anyway, Wujime Tidia, thanks to the €5. I'll let you two choose. Should I do a Cowboy Games Marathon or a Ninja Games one? Why are you asking us?
I feel like Ninjas is probably way better games.
Yeah, Ninjas, if I had to bet between those, Ninjas have better video games.
You also just play Fistful of Frags for like 12 hours, though. That'd be fun.
Will, thanks to the $2. Debin streaming from Maximum Security Mold Penitentiary.
Yep.
It's not that orange.
It's red. To me, it's like bright red. Maybe it's more orange on camera.
Yeah, because, it looks more orange on camera. Yep. Phyllis Lee, thanks to the 50 CCK. Debin got a sock. Debin is free. Debin is Lord Frogmire now.
I am.
The Cunny Soar, thanks to the membership. Signing up because I'm the #1 Blue Archive player. Minute World, thanks to $5. Excuse me? Well, I was joking, obviously. Anyway. 3 beautiful men on screen. Also, please stream more Blue Archive. Wow, what a great super chat. The 14% grows with each day. I can't get a single woman attracted to me, but I attract the gay men like flies. Flies to shit, because gay people like shit. Anyway, moving on. 847 Yellow, thanks to the $10. Accursed Farms looks like Debin if he smoked Fent.
I do, though. I already do that, so I guess I need more Fent.
Very nice name, thanks to the membership. It is a nice name. The Buddha, thanks to the $5. Both hosts arguing. They plaster an ugly man on screen. Shut up. He's saving gaming. He's saving it. Look at him. Look, he's saving video games.
Polish maxed, and it worked out for him. So it'll work out for you.
Is his wife Polish or something?
Yeah, he moved to Poland. His wife's Polish.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't speak Polish, though, which is funny.
That's how you know it's over for me. You know, he can get somebody, not me, though. It's over.
You got a Polish max.
Anywhere but the United States. We are becoming hell on earth, I guess. At least we're greater Israel at bare minimum.
Yep. He does make good videos, though. I like his.
Oh, hold on. I didn't finish Buddha's thing. So both hosts arguing they plaster an ugly man on screen, and one host pukes in his own mouth. Oh, that was me, yeah.
Yeah.
Best podcast of all time. Truly the voice of the gamers. Absolutely.
Indeed.
That's why we need Asmongold on here. We can full-blown roach max. There's no way, though. He likes Israel way too much to be on Chudcast.
We should get you should get Pirate Software on. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We can talk about beheading game developers, including him. Or, he's not a real game dev, but,
Yeah,
Close enough.
He's pretending, so it's close enough.
Yeah. We can make fun of his voice changer, all that. The Commodity Man, thanks to the €2. No Banjo taking care of Gruntilda Stein. Sad face. The game over Gruntilda is hot. They should do more shit like that.
They should do more.
Villa Sleet, thanks to the 10 months membership. Banjo Cuck kneels before Croc Chad. Croc is ass. Devin, play Croc on stream. Just
all right.
Show him its ass.
Yeah.
You only have to play for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, Spyro, especially like Spyro exists on the PS1.
Yeah, I'm so disappointed that you didn't play Spyro more on your furry stream. Disappointed in you.
Yeah, it's I just don't like the remake. It was like pissing me off.
Yeah, there's some tweaks that are bad, for sure.
I just think like Spyro 1 has a genuinely unique and interesting art style, and they made it generic and gay.
Yep. Lord Particle, thanks to the $50. Stop killing games, Pirate Software. Yep.
He won't.
The Pirate Software wants to kill games. He loves executing video games.
Oh yeah, chat voted to skip Spyro.
Was it over 50?
Yeah.
I hate chat.
I only started ignoring chat in the end, is when I started just being like, oh no, that we can't play that game because of the wheel is evil or something.
The Commodity Man, thanks to €2. But DK gonna go full 3K on them NY Monkeys XD. Okay.
Sounds good.
Black Metal Gamer, thanks $2. Good riddance, perfect. I don't want to say that word. The D word for lesbians. I mean perfect dark. Get it? Perfect. D word. Chudcast is live on the channel. No slurs, even though I've already slipped a bunch of times in previous episodes. Formerly,
ignore the hypothetical section.
Yeah, ignore Devin like going full schizo mode, wanting to murder black people because he's racist.
No, I gave you the option. I never picked.
I only saved Sam. There was no murder of anybody. Only saving Sam. Formerly Chuck, thanks to the $5. Never forget, Pajits couldn't remake Prince of Persia and was taken away from them. That's true. That was great that got canceled. The Prince of Persia Sands of Time remaster. Yep. Ujime Tidia, thanks to the €5. Governments will watch men spend thousands on horse girls and women spend thousands on purses and will conclude people don't breed because economy. No, the governments know why. They absolutely know. It's on purpose. It's depopulation and replacement. It's not just depopulation. They literally want idiocracy. That's, again, Kalergi plan.
Yeah, you can fight all of this, by the way, by just finding a nice Latina woman, because they're all afraid of ICE right now, and you can save them. Helping you out, chat. Helping you out. Just free green card. That's all you have to do.
Formally,
that's what you should do.
Dude, I can't leave here. Well, wait, you mean bring someone in and give them a green card? Is that what you said?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they're all afraid of ICE right now, and you can save them.
Yeah, Latinas. Where are them big booty Latinas? The synthetic man is single and ready to mingle.
Indeed.
Anyway, I think I've said some variation of me disliking
a green card to a fishing line. Yeah, that'll work.
I've said way too many misogynist things over the years. I don't think women are like the women who are watching are scared to say anything. I feel like I put the fear of God in these women because they know I'm the yandere. They're gonna be murdered if they displease me.
No.
In Minecraft,
No,
of course.
no.
In Minecraft.
Buh.
I will kill their Minecraft avatar. Formerly Chuck, thanks $2. Disaster stream, you got that right.
Yep.
Will, thanks to the $2. Chudcast featuring Sarugi, LMFAO. Yeah, I like watching
Who's
Devin
Sarugi?
squirm. That's my psycho waifu who you hate because you find her annoying. No one at all. Nope. Thanks to the $10. Poo poo pee pee. That's the best super chat yet.
It's pretty good.
Mega Rock and Rolla, thanks for $5. I was watching the Blue Archive stream live this weekend with my little sister. Truly, I can't. Was your sister single? I can't remember. Did you ever get back to me on that? How is she? Is she 18? Does she need a sensei to take care of her? Anyway, Jeff Reggie, thanks $2. Peak. Ricardo Cumsocks, thanks to the $5. Just to give you an update on the Lord Frogmire yawn counter, we're 36 minutes in. And he's yawned 13 times. You yawned 13 times?
Pretty
Devin?
good. Pretty good. You were boring me.
Dude is yawn maxing. He's 12 and married.
Yeah.
Mega Rock and Rolla, I speak up. I'm talking to you. Where are you? I don't see your name.
Sister is not single, but over 18.
Why are you watching
you have
me?
to make her single.
So what? I got to NTR her boyfriend? Is that what you're saying? Why are you watching my shit with your sister who's in a relationship?
Yeah, don't you know only single women allowed?
Yeah, I've said that before, and yet there's like married people show up here. Yeah, why are you mentioning your sister at all, Mega Rock and Roll? Why are you mentioning her? To torment me? Anyway.
Yes.
Mega Rock and Roll, thanks $5. Now you just need #1 Blue Archive fan, Dimitri Monroe on Chudcast. That name sounds familiar. Should I know that? Dimitri Monroe.
No clue. Am I as depressed about women as Kobe? No, I'm busy being depressed about mold.
He's an American YouTuber and streamer and reviews video games, mostly action RPGs. I don't know.
It's a femboy, is what people are saying.
Oh. Great. M. Garcia, thanks for $5. Destiny clowned on 12-year-old white girl scouts who drowned in Texas. Oh, hold on.
That's good.
Wouldn't it be crazy if the Chud's son he disowned pulls a reverse Chris Benoit on him? I don't think I've seen his son. I don't think he's capable of murdering his family.
Yeah, didn't his son get banned? Like he had a Twitch account and got banned?
He got blocked by Destiny. Destiny blocked his son on Twitter.
That's funny.
Yeah, because he's a Chud. I mean, he's definitely like completely drugged up, kind of beta male looking motherfucker. But you know, I still feel for him. You know, he's got them bad genes.
Well, yeah.
The bad Destiny genes.
Yeah. I mean, if that's your dad, that's a brutal existence. Literally, just have, video of your dad sucking cock on the internet is gotta destroy you in some sort of way.
Yep. Imagine you have viewers that tell their husbands how funny you are before bed. Yeah, come on, they owe me. You have to share. You can't just watch my stuff for free. Free internet content, you owe me. Chat owes me a wife now, and any women here owe me themselves as tribute. I will make sure there's not a single goddamn Foyd watching, because I keep saying horrible things. I can't stop being edgy. They'll kill me. The feds will break in, blow my brains out before I stop saying edgy stuff.
Soon.
Jay Neptune, thanks for $5. I always heard from coworkers that the first woman men get are La Yegua, female horse. Seems to be true with whoever playing Uma Musume. You're saying if you pick being a boy in the game, they make sure the first horse you get is female? Is that what you're saying? I don't know. I don't care.
No clue.
Mythic, thanks to the $2. Anime became slop after 2017, arguably 2014. Take your word for it.
Wait, I'm here because my husband listens to you, and I do have a single friend I mentioned here. She thinks you're cute, but she's in South Africa and wants you to be a Christian.
I don't know.
Just go to South
Are we
Africa.
sure South Africa is SA in this case?
I don't know. I think it'd be funny.
I need to convert to to get with a chat member's friend.
That doesn't sound that hard. You're close enough to Christian. You're already gay, so that's half.
Yes, South Africa. What? I have to save. Is she white? Do I have to save this white African woman from being slaughtered by the Mongol
Wait, is it actually
hordes?
South Africa? Was I right?
Yeah, I think that Jen just said yes, South Africa.
Damn. You could save her, get her a green card. She needs to get the fuck out of there. It's dangerous.
Did Jen say what race this girl was? I didn't see it. This chat is too busy, commenting.
Freaking out, yeah.
All right, whatever.
No, I didn't see it.
All right, you check it
Oh
out.
well, point is you have to save the day, Kobe. Before something bad happens.
Yeah, whatever. I don't know. The people die every day.
Yeah, but a woman who's interested in you, that's 1 in a billion.
Yeah, apparently. Well, if it's an American woman, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, obviously bad. But we're words on a screen. How can we owe you anything? Well, you owe me shutting your fucking schizo mouth. You specifically, Draconarius. You specifically. Hold on. Michael Rotando's a toucan, thanks to €2. Blood for the Blood Lord Frogmire.
That's me. Wait, give it. I have a channel. You give money to me. That'll never get to me.
They don't want to give you money, only blood.
No. I still don't even have access to any of my money.
Didn't Kobe just say he would sacrifice all of Africa for a grilled cheese 15 minutes ago? Yep, sorry. The South African woman's gotta die. This is
true.
grilled cheese on the railroad.
It's a good grilled cheese. What'd you say about the 42 cents? Did you take them?
I still don't even understand how there's any women watching. Even if your husband, boyfriend, whatever does watch me, you're not... It doesn't upset you, the things that I say. Anyway, Jeb Reggie, thanks $2. Watch some 90s OVA animes. Listen, we're too busy watching GT, or at least one of us is. One of us is.
Say, I ain't busy.
Watch from episode 25, Coward. All right, that's the deal. That's what we're doing.
No, I need to get a video out. New video out Thursday, probably.
I can't beat Devin's fucking work effort. His dude, the holes are coming back in my brain
I know,
too.
dude. The mole holes are brutal.
Your work ethic is destroying mine. Is all I'm saying. Like it is 10 times mine.
About what? It's about the stop killing games thing.
Griffin Gaming, thanks for $5. Chat talks about Aerith more than me, and I'm the simp. Well, they're talking about hating Aerith. That's what they're talking about. We cycle through waifus on Synthetic Mainstream.
Yeah.
Ricardo Cumsocks, thanks to the $10. I'm creating the highlight reel for this episode. So far, I have you puking in your own mouth a little bit to open the episode. Then Frogmire yawning 35 times. Then you timing out that gay guy. 10 out of 10 is a banger. That sounds good to me. Be the new highlight guy, Ricardo. Formerly Chuck, thanks to $2. GT intro is black coded. Yeah, the American one anyway.
Oh, she's white.
She's white.
South African. Yep.
Okay, well, has she been violated by the local populace? The local wildlife? Have they gotten to her? Is she sullied?
Is it actually South Africa?
That's what Jen said.
Oh, okay.
I'm not fucking importing a South African woman. I mean, really?
Why not? What are you fucking talking about? That's
how you know
like the best case scenario.
American women have incredibly fragile egos because there's there's no single American women who are saying this shit on stream.
No real women are here. Maybe.
Foley, thanks to the 1 year of membership. I love the Moldstein brothers.
That's me.
You should. I killed the mold, though. Finally.
Sad.
Michael Rotondo's a toucan, thanks to the 20 euros. Hail Lord Frogmire on your mossy throne, where water whispers secrets deep and known. Your crown of reeds beneath the moon's soft gleam, ruler of the reed-choked, bubbling stream. Accept this praise from bog and fen and pond.
Sweet.
Okay.
The problem is,
That's
I
interesting.
want that money.
Thanks
Give
for
it
the
to me.
money, though. Yeah, you should donate that on Lord Frogmire's streams, because that's going to me, not him. Anthony, too, thanks to the $2. Synth is almost as bad a storyteller as Thomas. Well, listen, Devin interrupted me every 5 seconds, so it's kind of hard.
No, dude, it was bad. It was bad.
It was hard.
You,
I was trying to summarize it, and Devin kept interrupting
You're talking about something extremely boring is the problem.
I know. Well, I wanted to fill you in before you had to watch the decent episodes.
Dude, I don't want to know anything.
Devin, you have to watch. You
What?
said it. You suggested
what?
it.
Suggest what?
GT. You have to watch GT.
Look, when you get to the 92 games, I'll get to GT. Well, there, you know. Then we'll be good. Then we'll have the best Chudcast ever because we'll have a bunch of things to talk about.
I know. I dropped the ball, but I was kind of busy these last 2 weeks.
He's lying, Chet.
Yeah, I was.
Cody makes videos just as fast as I do.
It's not true. My video's twice as long and had a lot of weirdly specific shit that I had to clip in, unfortunately.
He just takes a lot of pee breaks.
Yeah.
A long pee breaks.
Yeah, white pee breaks. Don't ask. White sticky pee breaks. They
What do you
require
mean,
me to
what's
sit
white?
at my computer.
What are you talking about?
Anyway. Mega Rock and Roll, thanks $5. I got to experience the legendary Dallas airport over the weekend, and it was worth the hype from Thomas' story. A must see for all synth sales.
Yeah.
I don't even want to read Mega Rock and Roll's name anymore until he makes his sister break up with her boyfriend.
That's not very nice.
The Commodity Man, thanks to the €2. The worst, it's a menorah emote. Usually it's the Star of David one. Seth Rogen or Jack Black?
Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen's definitely
100%
worse.
Seth
Yeah.
Rogen. Yeah, it's like not even close.
Yep. I hate Seth Rogen. Formerly Chuck, thanks to $2. Let there be frogs, and then he posted 3 little frog faces.
Yes, subscribe to Frogmire.
Krakenheimer, thanks to €2. Have you seen the new Grok? Toucans are in flight. Oh, did they forget to censor it for that kind of stuff? Is the AI getting based?
That'd be pretty cool.
Brian, thanks $2. You should have Andy Pants Gaming on the Chudcast. I don't think he would be on here, I'll be honest.
We watched an Annie Pants Gaming video on my stream to get the pirate software stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of disappointed. Didn't really go over what I wanted.
Yeah, well, he's
Anyway.
he purposely doesn't cross the line on certain things.
Yeah.
M. Garcia, thanks $5. Best Capcom girl, for me, it's Claire, even though her eggs are powder at this point. And for Klaus, it's Amaterasu. Also, play Pokemon MD Debin. MD.
Pokemon M, like literally just M and then D.
That's what he wrote.
I don't know what that is. Wait, do you just mean Pokemon Mystery Dungeon?
Oh, maybe
Bro, those are like
that's
my
MD.
favorite games. I've played every single
Yeah,
one.
maybe he wants you to stream Mystery Dungeon.
Oh, stream Mystery Dungeon.
I'm just guessing. I don't know.
I could do that.
Hikarangi, thanks to the membership. Oh, right. Favorite. Well, I should say my favorite Resident Evil girl is definitely Jill, without a doubt. Jill Valentine.
My favorite was not knowing who Claire was. Or was it Jill?
Yeah, it was Jill.
It was the
Yeah,
one
in
I
the Resident
killed.
Evil 5
Yeah.
review. That was funny.
That was so funny because it was entirely genuine. I genuinely was like,
Yeah,
what
that
the
was-
fuck? Why'd we lose?
That's the first time you're on the channel, I think, was it? Video.
Yeah, I think so.
Scopy Skalinski, thanks to €2. Synth Blue, Debin Red. That reminds me, DMC when? Oh, they're talking about our shirts. I'm like, oh yeah, we are blue and red.
We're the TF2 people.
I'm never playing DMC ever because people keep asking.
Sad.
Devin, you're gonna have to play it before me.
I'll beat it without taking damage.
Okay, that was all the super chats. Anything else, chat, you want to talk about? We're right at the 2-hour mark, pretty much. So,
It's my favorite non-Pokemon mystery dungeon game. I thought the Etrian one was pretty good because it let you control the characters individually for boss fights.
no, I'm never making the Dragon's Dogma review, dude. Sorry. It's just, after I played Dragon's Dogma 2, I'm like, fuck this. I don't even care anymore. I haven't even played Dragon's Dogma 1 since I played Dragon's Dogma 2 because it just kind of like killed any
been that
joy.
long.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a bit over a year, you know?
Still, I mean, like, most games I don't play every year. Actually, I can't even think of a single game I play every year.
I played Dragon's Dogma on stream a bunch of times. It wasn't quite like, it wasn't like Breakers or anything, but it was like a game I think I played, I ran through Bitter Black Isle at least 3 times while on stream, at least. I played through the main story.
What are you going to do when Breakers dies? Like, what are you even going to do?
Just find a new game.
Delete the channel?
No, it's not going to be Blue Archive. Stop saying that. I'm talking shit. I'll find a new game, I'm sure, eventually. It's got to be a weird multiplayer game, though. It can't be a normal one. I don't like normal multiplayer games that much.
Smite 2 is probably the weirdest one.
Okay, I love how chat all like Sarugi and Devin hates her. That's funny to me.
Dude, I literally hopped into the stream for like 2 seconds and heard a bunch of screaming, and I'm like, I hate this.
Yeah, she's pretty vocal, dude. Like, the other characters, they just say like normal shit every once in a while, and you can just hear her like evil laughing is way louder than everything else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rare Deb and L. They're rare.
She isn't furry enough. Yeah, Dev, there's some kimono memes in there. There's a few. I just pulled one. Here, I'll show you it. This is my free fucking roll for this like daily login shit.
I just joined Start Over. Yeah, that's okay. We can do that.
Oh, hold on. Oh, fuck, where was it? Hold on, chat. Oh, yeah, fuck. I already skipped it. See, skipping 30 seconds. Literally, this is the first roll. There we
I'm
go.
waiting.
Yeah, there's Fox. Can't escape the Fox girls.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, but that's just fox ears. That's not even Monster Girl, let alone furry.
Well, yeah, it's not. They got to be safe furries. They can't do real. I mean, I agree. I like Monster Girls to be more monster, but
nah,
that's
dude. That's I don't.
It's got to be
that
broad
shit out of
appealing.
my face. I don't give a fuck. That's pussy shit. I am unimpressed.
Yeah, it's not a real furry.
Yeah, it's not even Monster Girl.
Yeah, I know. Furry. I want. Where's the Monster Girl Gotcha game? I'd probably play that.
There's a tower defense one that
is it good?
Existed. I don't know. I never played it. But I just know it was a thing.
Probably needed more porn.
I don't think you can do that with the Gotcha games.
Yeah, well, more softcore. Like Brown Dust 2. You've seen Brown Dust 2, right? You don't really browse V, though. I'll show you some Brown Dust 2 WebMs. It's extremely close.
Oh, is it Monster Musume Tower Defense? Is that what it is?
Oh, is it like a real gotcha or something? I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. But like I said, I've never played it, so
it must not be that good if people don't talk about it. Well, whatever. Brown Dust 2 is extremely close to porn, so maybe I'll just put it on the stream next Chudcast if you remind me.
Okay.
Since you're not going to look it up. Oh, hold on. There's 3 more super chats.
Oh, okay, it is a hentai gotcha game, people are saying. Okay.
It's literally a hentai gotcha game. Or maybe I'll look it up then. Anyway. Minute World, thanks for $5. Blue Archive is kind of fun on Steam Deck and the gameplay's alright. I'm not gonna pull up the gameplay again, but I'm not sure I would call that all right, but whatever.
I feel like at that point, why not just play it on your phone?
Yeah, I mean it's clearly made for phone, no doubt about that. And these dumb bitches never take cover and always die. Well, you just need higher numbers. Higher numbers, Chud. Retard gets 2 thanks to the 5 Brazilian. Here's a hypothetical. Tsurugi will be real and love you, but Thomas must die. What would you do, Chud? Thomas has got to go. Sorry.
Damn.
Sorry.
Do you want to do another one?
Narcissism's kicking in.
2 tracks, one side grilled cheese, other side Thomas.
I'll save Thomas. I'm only killing Thomas to bring me happiness. That's it.
I see.
I can accept the consequences.
What? How about if you had Genie Wish, right? Would you? He's like, I can make it so Thomas becomes the head of ice. Would you do it? You think you'd make the world a better place if Thomas was the head of ice?
Sure. Yeah. Why not? That could be funny.
There'd be a lot more mass executions, I think. But
yeah. Well, that's good. We need those.
Yeah.
Mythic, thanks to the $2. You and Debin should try that new slop DBZ MOBA. No, I'm not doing that.
No.
It's called like Gekishin Squadra or something. Fucking stupid ass name.
If I'm gonna try a shitty MOBA, it's gonna be the Pokemon one. As soon as people figure out how to get it working on a computer. Maybe they already did. I don't know.
Ugh. No, I'm not playing Black Souls. I'm not gonna do it.
Husky's already banned. There's no
yeah.
No incentive.
I missed Ariel's chat. Did it get removed from my thingy? Fuck. Oh, here we go. Wait, what? I skipped like 2 somehow. No, I skipped 3. What the fuck?
Damn.
I don't know what happened. Avilis Lee, thanks to the 50 CZK. The Postal movie is good. I loved it when it came out. Dude goes postal in the end. I know. Well, I understand as a movie, you can't just have him, like, slaughter people the whole time, but I just feel like, you know, you compare it to something like Postal 2, where you're killing people in the first 5 minutes. I'd rather him just be an unhinged psycho, at least by, like, the midpoint, you know?
Yeah.
Ariel the Mermaid, thanks for $5. I think the banned Japanese grape game would make for a great video game movie. Well, okay. I don't know what movie you're talking about, but I don't think so. I'm not sure. Anthony 2, thanks to the $10. Since you shouldn't hate yourself and your lineage, you should accept the fact that you're a conniving, money-grubbing, foreskin-eating toucan and move past it. I mean, I'm not Jewish, but that does seem to be a meme for some reason. Okay. Did I get everything this time? Oh, yeah. I missed Retargus 2's membership thing, which he said the same thing, I think. Yeah. Thanks to the 1 year of membership, Retargus 2. I don't know what happened. And more... Did I read the more incredible Grimlock? Thanks to membership. All right, we got everything this time. I don't know what happened. YouTube, like, scrolled past it somehow.
Right.
Okay, I think that's it for Chudcast. We're just a little over 2 hours. That's pretty normal.
Yep.
At least this
Sounds
episode
good.
wasn't as bad as last time. We did have one, like, kind of slow moment where I was like, what are we talking about? What's happening? Also, GT. Anytime GT's involved. Blame Devin, by the way. Still hasn't even seen an episode. No. Entropy, thanks to the $2 and the blushing pair. All right. Oh, Bob Gruns Digger, thanks to the 1 year membership. Debin is a J-man.
If I'm Jewish, he's Jewish. I mean...
Yeah, we are brothers.
I don't know what to tell you. Okay.
All right, that's it, guys. I'll see you.
Yep. All right, bye, chat.